Like doing sex work, they've got their own reason, different reasons of doing it. And they're not born with that. It's not their profession or what. But they have their own reason of doing it. And we don't know that reason. It can be abused by their own family or so many reasons of doing it. Or maybe they are thinking that we are not like any other woman, like married and steady ones. So maybe they look down at us, and then we face the stigma and discrimination. Their perspective is they are thinking that we are abnormal people in the community because of the culture and costumes. They don't respect, women who live there or up in the islands. It's really hard. When a woman is alone, then they don't respect him. But when they are with the husband, like when the parents or relatives get bride price, then they are happy with that woman. But otherwise, when you are alone, they don't respect you. Men bashing, like violence and bashing.
Miblo Eastern Islands na lili kamo sa mi bono sa man na amistad, but the feeling and negative different. Kaino sa mi o sa MSM mi la ko la housing time sick na amigo igatol officers we sta la housing all sawe lo mi Misa accessing service was a friendly na dislakay na all sawo se mi dislakay na sampa time ono sa help me lo accessing service lo time is sick or dislakay no sa utoko dislakay ni na sa raw mi so mi mas go lo one have me feel comfortable na service alright lo mi sa ko na accessing time so mi pla ko lo work all sampla sa mipa like all work na skill work na islakay no so mipa dislakay no ono sa mipa lo work because lo disla status no mipa ose mipa K o MSM mo islakay so ono sa si mipa lo work but usat we all sawe na awareness through awareness na advocate na islakay no so we got to islakay lo community or staff all aware lo gen line also employ plan na mi plus work.
My daughters, I have a dream for them, so that they can go and do something better in the future, but not like doing sex work. No, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm working, earning money, and sending them to schools, so they can be better in the future.
Just because difference me man na me surround with the man can this like kind person improvement but now some plenty all understand or some or you get this like kind so I think some we message in reach more all can understand me plus one kind of them all.
Hello, my name is Ianako. I'm a gay person, a transgender in PNG. I am here to tell you my story. We have different groups. We have gay men group, we have transgender group, and also we have transgender gay men who are living with HIV positive network as well. So we want to be called by our partners, especially the non-government organization who works with our organization, to be called the key affected population, because we see that we haven't got any access to the basic services that we know it is our right as a human being to access, that people see that we are vulnerable to access those services. The community and the society that we live in sees us as an outcast, where they don't like to involve us in participating through or socializing with our communities. Also, basically, when you talk about accessing of services, health is the main issue that many of us find it very hard to access health services. We've seen that we've been neglected from our rights of accessing those services. Education is not our priority, because every time when we go to school, we are the focus of being bullied. We don't participate socially within school grounds, and also that's one of the main things that many of us dropped out from school, even to colleges. We don't get as far as our dream can take us to. If, for instance, if I want to be a doctor, it won't take me that far because of the stigma that I'm seeing towards me as being different within this group of people than this group of people.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm from Tufi. I was born and raised here up in Eastern Highlands, and I'm a transgender that is living here and has always been here up in Goroka especially. My biological father has not spoken to me in years, and it's a no-no. So for family, they know I'm family, but then it took time for them to get used to me, and once I got a job, I just had to fit in and take my place in the family and just did the normal things. So it took time for them, but it wasn't easy for my family. And having a gay son in the society, no. Not a day goes by that I don't get discriminated. I'd rather walk out clearly and stand out and just be myself, because I'm past this part where of feeling sorry for myself, sort of thing is. So I'd rather come out clear and stop discrimination, and in the near future we should have more sensitization with regards to the marginalized community that we have. Every day everyone has something to say about me. At work, at home, it starts off in the house. It may not be me or not my family, or it may be my neighbors. And yeah, it's just name calling, number one. And name calling, with regards to name calling, I'll explain that it's mainly to do with my sexual preference and not me as a person. Some openly they go gay, or some, the very offensive thing is people just go gay, or some just go that poofta over there, and they start laughing. That's the thing that really hits me, but then that's almost every day. The support mainly is I'd like the government to put in sex education, meaning like start off with something with sex education, where they teach our children that there are different types of people with different sexual preferences, and they should learn to respect those people with their values and see them as people that with potential, and not people with a disability with their sexual preferences, whichever sexual preference they choose to have, you see. It's mainly because of a male-dominated society, our culture that backs that up, and yeah, it's just that. And it's like in our society, when you're a man, you're a man, and our status in the society doesn't allow these sort of things to happen. Please take me as a person and not my sexuality or my sexual preferences, or whatever I choose to, whatever sexual act I choose to practice. That should not be put out in public. I should be able to do something better, meaning I have education, I can get a job, I pay tax to the government. I want to be free, and if everyone could just see me as a person, as Andrew, and not
Andrew that gay.